Hello crafty friends and welcome back. I have another layout for Scraptember and today's prompt is Puffy stickers. And like some of the other days, this was probably a pretty lame attempt at Puffy stickers, but I do have one Puffy sticker. However, I guess I can justify it because my layout is only a 6x8 size page, so maybe per inch I did okay. Anyway, I'm documenting another layout from our trip to Destin, and these are just two pictures I had of me reading on the beach on one of the last days. So here you can see I'm bringing in the other page that'll be in the same page protector, just to make sure that I have my backgrounds the same size. So I'm using this 49 Market peach colored. It's from a collection quite some time ago, and it was just one of the solids that reads like a solid. And then I'm going to use one of the 6x8 pages. This was the background I wanted to use, but it wasn't quite big enough to fit on the back side of the page I had already created, so that's why I needed to mat this page that came in the 6x8 paper pad from, and this was actually from quite some time ago. It was from the Spectrum Sherbet collection. And so there, you also saw earlier that I pulled a piece of yellow paper from my scrap bin just to mat my two photos in yellow, since I was mostly covering up the yellow section of those swashes that go down the middle of the paper. And I also covered up the green, which was fine with me because I didn't really want to pull out the green in the water tone from the ocean. So I was okay with covering up that part. Oh, you know what? I did use more puffy stickers. I forgot that I used these border stickers at the bottom of my page. So I actually used a lot of puffy stickers. So I just used these two different ones, made them go along the angle of each of the pictures, and then where that seam is kind of funny, I do cover that up with a with an embellishment. So here is my big old box of things that I've pulled out from my stash, and my die cuts and laser cuts, all from 49 Market, and just really anything that was beachy that went with all of the collections that I was using in this album. So just dug through, found a few tiny things that I could use as layering pieces. These little flip-flops are actually something I purchased quite some time ago from Bramble Fox, that they are acrylic pieces, and I thought they matched the paper perfectly, and I was on the beach with my flip-flops, so I thought that would just be a good place to use those. So since I live in the middle of the United States in Iowa, I don't get to the beach very often. So if I get a chance to use beach products, I am using up things that are very beach specific first. So here I do add a couple of rub-ons just to add some different dimension and some wordy bits around the layout. I do cut up one of the rub-ons just to include the sun and the bird image, and I leave the words because I could probably use those somewhere else. So there you can see I'm putting that into the blue section and above my title there that says life is better at the beach. So looking through the rub-ons, see if there's anything else I want to add. And let's see. Oh, I do cut out a yellow bit. I think it goes down at the bottom by my flip-flops here. And I cannot tell you what that says right now. We will take a look when we get to the close-up photos here in just a little bit. But this is part of the Scraptember playlist that I'm playing along with, and so down in the description you will find the playlist for everyone that is playing along. If you happen to be new here, welcome. And if you like what you see, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up. So here are the close-up shots. If you have any questions for me, leave those questions down below. Otherwise, thank you for stopping by, and we will see you next time. Bye.